So in my coding folder, there are one index.html, that's for the website load and function, and one is the main.py, that's the main script for the game, and there are four other independent script that's for multiple classes in that. In the main.py, the basic structure is consists of three program state and intro, play, and end. In the intro state, there are instructions and some basic games element. And in the play state, which is the main part of this game, contain most of the interaction of this game. And in the end state, it will display the player's result based on the number of rounds they played, and it will show different sign-off according to their result. The three program state are jumped by the key released event function. So as you can see, if I'm in the intro state, if I click the space, I can jump to the play state. And if I'm in the play state or the end state, I can press escape to go back to the intro state and reset the round as one. And speaking of the event function, most interaction are in there. So firstly, all the sound feedback are realized in the events. I have four sound effect: mouse click, mouse released, key pressed, and key released. So you can see under the mouse pressed event, there's a click sound played, and the same as other event. See the right hand click, the color will change, and that's also realized in the mouse pressed and the mouse released to change the mouse color when pressed and released. Released event is for the covered of state, as I said before, and the key pressed event is for a secret trick for myself to adjust the timer. Mouse pressed is for create the list for new cursor and menu, so I can call it later in the draw part. The left hand and the left hand move interaction part is in the play state in draw. The reason why I put it here instead of in the key pressed event is that somehow the key pressed event can only recognize one time of the key press. So I cannot keep pressing a key like this to move the finger continuously. But in the draw, it will check the key press state every frame, so it can move continuously without releasing the key and press it again. So I have several classes that involving a hand with finger and cursor and various target. And the classes can be categorized into three main groups: the player, the target, and the hand. So I have a UML class diagram here, and you can see the player and the target are my parent classes, and it has under the player it has the menu, cursor, and the finger child classes, and under the target it has the cursor target and the finger target child class. And then I have a timer class for the timing function, and I also have a two left hand and right hand class that integrate the different finger into one hand. Player classes represent different type of the game element that the player can control. In the player class, it's a parent class for all the playable element, and it has a shared function called isMatch_Target, which check if the player element position matches the target position. And the menu is a child class representing the right-click mouse menu, and it has a draw method to display the menu image. And the cursor class is a child class representing the cursor that the player can control, and it has a method to draw and follow the mouse. In the finger class is a child class representing the finger that the player can control, and it has some method to draw with different width and length, and it also has a function called the press key. And target classes represent different type of the target element that the player controlled element need to interact with. So target is a parent class for all the target element, the finger and cursor. It has a shared function called the random AB. It has a shared function called random AB, which assign a new random location to the target. The cursor target just inherit all of the parent class target, and it has the draw function to draw the cursor. And the finger target inherit, and the finger target has a special random function, which is a variation of the original random function, because I need the different finger has different random function, which means the middle finger can only move with the Y, and the ring and index finger can only move with the X. Hand clauses, I have two clause called the left hand, the right hand. It creates different finger inside the hand and integrate fingers to one whole hand and display it as a complete hand. The timer clause is one of the most important part of this game. It's a clause that used in this game to be a countdown timer that updates the target position at the end of each round. So you can see it has more attribute than other clause, and it has the XY the coordinate for the countdown numbers, and it has the T, which is the time limit for the countdown in second, and the target is a list of target object to be updated when the timer reaches 0, and the count. The count is the current countdown time in second, and the timer is a variable to store the starting time, and the round is the current round number of the game. And it has two functions. One is the update. The update function calculates the remaining time and change the text color based on the remaining time, and update the text on the screen and reset the timer when the countdown reaches 0. And when the timer reset, it update the target position and increment the round number. And there's also an end function, and this function is to check if the countdown reaches 1 and return true if it does, signaling the end of a round.